Welcome, dreamers and wanderers, to a new full moon tarot reading because we are just around a full moon that will be completed in full by from the recording of this video tomorrow. And this is a great time to have a look into what is currently working, what is not, what can be redefined. So whatever it is that you are currently working on, any manifestations, any dreams, any goals, this is your message from the divine. What is working, what not, what needs redefinement. And we will start. First of all, I have here the Moonology Oracle by Jasmine Boland. And the cats, the Magical Cats Tarot, which is that one. And I really love that because I love cats and the tarot cards are pretty and cute. So let's start right into the reading. Let's see what the overall energy for this full moon is. By the way, whatever card is coming out here from the oracle cards doesn't mean okay. One more try. One card, please. Whatever moon is coming out, it doesn't mean that this is the full moon that you can see currently in the sky. It's just the card and the message that the universe want us to know. So let's see. Okay. There we are with, it's the half moon in, okay. Think about your priorities. So whatever it is, it probably is a hint about defining your properties. Maybe that as well. If your project is property, then maybe set some priorities around that. But I mean priorities. Set your priorities. If you want something, then make it a priority and work on that. And maybe this is what you can answer to yourself. Maybe lately you haven't followed or focused on the priorities that needs or that your project needs. And now is the time to redefine that and come back on track. Because if you don't make it a priority in your life, and I don't say that it must be the number one and only that one, but it should, if you really, really want that, it should be at least under the top 3. I personally would choose to make it at least number 2, just behind you on number 1. That's just my personal opinion. But definitely have a look, what are your priorities at the moment, and are these priorities helping with your dreams, your goals, your whatever it is that you want to create and bring into reality. And if it's not helping, then maybe switch it a little bit to what actually is helping that. Okay. Let's see what the tarot cards say and what currently is. we have the Two of Swords, and it kind of feels like very fitting. We have here similar colors as well. You can see it, two swords pulling into different directions. The cat as such can't see anything. Maybe doesn't want to see anything. Possible as well. Maybe we have here a lot of water. We have there a lot of water as well. Water can mean or can stand for your emotions, for your soul, for your consciousness. And maybe there is something that it's trying to tell you, but you really voluntarily blind yourself with this blindfold here, and doesn't want you, and you don't want to look at it. We have here the moon as well, so there might be something going on with this full moon. So thing is, that energy kind of keeps you stuck, because you don't go into one direction, you don't go into the other direction. You literally stand still, close your eyes, and hopefully they don't see me, your dreams, your goals, whatever it is. You try to hide, to make a decision. And yeah, that's the reminder to really think about it and really set your priorities. Take that step, make that decision. You can hide, but that definitely won't help you. And if you don't decide, sooner or later, life will decide for you. And yeah, it's up to you to choose if you want to take your life into your own hands, or stay blind and see what happens or not. However, it is still pretty clear nudge to take off that blindfold and look at what is, and then set the priorities, especially to those ones, to focus on those that helps you to achieve your goals, to fulfill your dreams, to live your desires and the life of your dreams. So that currently definitely doesn't work. So is there anything else that currently is not working? And needs a little bit of redefinement. Okay, the death card. So anything around transformation is currently not working. So yeah, it feels like you are putting yourself some roadblocks into your way by probably some old stuff, old stories try to hold you back, moving on with your journey, with your transformation. And it also goes into this energy here. You don't want to see it. Maybe also because you don't really want to move on, because you feel when you now walk that path further, you might lose a couple of other things instead, like parts of your identity. With parts of your identity, maybe you're afraid that some other consequences come into play, like losing some friends or partners, or losing your job, for example. If you want to build an own business and you need to set priorities to follow that, then there might be a danger that there's not enough time and energy for your job anymore. So there are consequences, yes, but sooner or later you will go through this transformation anyways. Whether it's chosen by yourself with the death because you are actively working on, or there's still the tower in the deck. So sooner or later, maybe not this full moon, but maybe later, if the tower comes, then that might be not your own choice, but something from the outside, aka life or the universe, will intervene and make you to choose. So there is a possibility that can happen, or you stay just in your old world with your old identity, with your current life, and walk that path. That is possible too. It's one way or the other. It's your choice to choose what you want and what you are following and where you set your priorities. Oh yes, that is a very interesting reading here. Okay. I haven't asked anything yet, but the universe wants you to know your priorities. So the opinion of the universe is that you should follow your North Star, your vision, your mission, the why are you here on this, or in this life, on this planet, at this very time. And yeah, that it's a clear hint to follow through with your vision. The question is, are you following that path or not? But the universe has a clear opinion about that. The question is, are you agreeing, or are you closing your eyes and try and literally play hide and seek with the universe? It really looks like that you don't have a choice anyways. At the moment, it could be your choice, but sooner or later the universe has a plan with you. And it really, what I feel right now, what comes through is really a pull into direction of your vision. So whatever you are doing, whenever you do it, sooner or later you will end up here anyways. So why wasting your energy fighting it and don't look at it? If you're really deciding for it, set your priorities and really make that decision and commit to that vision. It can be so much easier because the universe will have your back and will help you and support you and will send you opportunities, all that stuff. And you could use your energy so much easier and put so much energy in whatever it is that you want to create here, rather than fighting it because some old stuff is trying to hold you back. Okay. What can you do differently to invite those energies and go away from this one here? What can you invite? What can you do? The Emperor. The Emperor is a very powerful person. You can see it. He's sitting on his throne. He is power pure with his crown and his scepter thingy. And he's just the person who has built his empire, set the rules, set the priorities, is following through with the rules, and maybe that is something that you need right now. And you can see it, the colors suddenly are becoming so much brighter and lighter. Yeah, maybe two things here. Whether it is finding a kind of mentor who is helping you to stay on track, maybe some kind of accountability partner who is very strategic, pragmatic, following through with a structured kind of rule set to give you a kind of a frame where you can move within it, so that you have strict rules, what to do, what, when, how, so that you don't need to think about the actual rules and the framework. And within that framework, you can follow through with what your vision is here. That could be something. And by the way, if you're looking for a mentor or accountability partner, or someone who really keeps you on track and at the same time is cheering on you, I am your woman. That's actually one of my offers, that I offer accountability services. We work together, we meet up regularly, we set some goals, we set some action steps. He's very strategic, he's very, he sees what needs to be done next to achieve the big vision. I'm perfect for that. I really can break down complex and big dreams and goals into very small and tangible action steps. So if you're looking for someone like that, you have me found here. So feel free to get in touch with me. All my contacts are in the description box. It feels like that it's someone that is not you. So it feels like another person for sure. However, for some of you, just setting up some rules yourself and the vision, how should your dream, goal, empire look like, and then put that into a plan with action steps and then commit to it, could be enough. But really, it really feels like that it's a good idea to find another person who helps you keeping those rules and keeping yourself on track and within your action steps, so that you actually follow through with them. Okay, so that is one thing you could do to redefine or invite some energies that help you with setting your priorities. What can you release instead or stop doing? There we are. Walking away. Okay. You could stop doing walking away from what you want. It feels like that sometimes you kind of reinvent the wheel over and over again, rather than staying with one thing and then follow through with that one until you reach the full 10 and not stopping halfway. And then walk away to find something new and completely new, start over again. Work on your vision with help, but follow through with it rather than walking away and start over with something else. Okay, and where will that lead you to? The Hanged One. Okay. So when you let go of that and follow through with the Emperor here, that will lead you to the Hanged One. Someone, yeah, and it was actually reversed, so for me it has two versions here. First of all, it leads you into a little bit more relaxed mode, where because you have then, if you follow with that one, you have the framework, you have a kind of safe space where you can walk within and work within it, so that your brain, your mind, your soul can free up some space by not having to think about what are the rules, where can I, or where I have to set my priorities, or to keep yourself accountable. That just takes up space and energy. And when you have someone else to do that for you, to hold that space, you can actually free up some space and energy to actually follow with what you really love to do. And then it feels a lot more relaxed and easy and smooth and in the flow. It's not less work, but you won't feel like work anymore because this is what you love to do. And on the other side, it also frees you up from all these tangling plans here that really tries to keep you in that net of your thoughts, especially if you are a little bit chaotic person, then you open up all kind of energy loops which keep you entangled and which keep you really, so you will be able to free yourself up from all that chaos here. So these are the two things where it will lead you to when you set your priorities, when you decide what you want, walking through this transformation here so that you really be on track for your vision here. Find some help, whether it's another person or maybe a kind of accountability group, and that stop walking away from those things. And that will lead you to the Hanged One, which is a lot more relaxed and a lot less of this tangling situation here. Okay. And then, below we have the milestone celebration card, the 6 of Wands here, where you really can congratulate yourself and celebrate yourself and let yourself be celebrated by others about some important milestones. So with that, I will end this reading here, because this is quite some, for one full moon it's enough to do, and I hope it helps you to guide you through those energies and to move on with your dreams, your goals, your desires, and building your dream life, your personal empire, your universe, your world, your life. And as I said, if you like to be accompanied by me, helping you staying accountable, staying on track, remind you regularly what it is that you wanted, that you once said you want. It can change over time, of course, but it should be, you should keep an eye on that anyways. Feel free to get in touch with me. I would love to help you fulfilling your dreams. And then we will see us in the next reading. Leave me a like, a comment, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon. Bye.